All right, you guys, welcome to the video. We got a reaction here for y'all. We're on a little late night type vibe over on the Twitch. Pull up if you want. I do reactions. Y'all can give me recommendations, etc., etc. But today, we got Kendrick Lamar, XXL Freestyle. I've never watched this, y'all. I'm going back to all the Kendrick stuff, and y'all, we will be celebrating the anniversary for all the songs. Shout out to my guy Curtis King. He posted all the songs from the beef last year, that like the dates they came out. So I'm gonna be celebrating with him and doing re-reviews of all the songs from the beef, and like looking back a year later, I might even like look at my reaction a little bit to see like, you know, what was I thinking at the time, and then we can have like a little discussion like in hindsight a year later, what are we thinking on the song. But for now, we're on some nostalgic type vibe. But I need y'all Kendrick fans to tell me, which I'm also a Kendrick fan to be clear, but I need y'all to tell me what are some deep cuts, like some Lucy songs or videos, or like deep cut songs like that's underrated, or features that y'all think I should check out. I have a whole Kendrick Lamar reactions playlist, so y'all can go check on there because I've already checked out a lot. So go check that one first before you recommend it, because I might have already done it. But let's go ahead and check out this XXL Freestyle 2011 Kendrick. Oh my god, bro, it's just so crazy. Look at his old stuff, like after everything. Okay,
I return before tables get turned. It's my turn, spur of the moment. They reap.
come on, bro, this man was on villain timing back then too. It's diabolical.
My sperm and try to clone it, stand firm, bumping the firm, phone tap. I'm on it, I slaughter every opponent to bits of components, opponent. You can't fuck with the horsepower, y'all woofing too much. You about to go horse coward as soon as I bust. Pause, you put your hands on the broad, then telling me you can broad. You thought you saw me.
He said you putting your hands on a broad, then telling me you can broad. Wait, he said, hold on, y'all. Kendrick be losing me sometimes. Y'all know how he is, chat. He be saying so much that you gotta try to catch it. Hold on, we're gonna go back a little more too.
My sperm and try to clone it, stand firm, bumping the firm, phone tap. I'm on it, I slaughter every opponent to bits of components, opponent.
He said, what did he say? I slap. Oh, I'm gonna miss the word, but something about every opponent into bits and components. Bro, Kendrick. This Kendrick, I'm sorry. Lyrical Miracle Kendrick is so underrated. Like, the new stuff he doing, like GNX, is cool and everything, like for mainstream folks, right? I get what he was doing with that. Probably his most, like, I don't, what would y'all say about this? Do y'all feel like Damn or GMX was more like mainstream appeal? Because I kind of feel like GNX is, even though it's West Coast vibes in there, I feel like the sound on some of those songs is a little more, I don't know, I can't call it for real. I really need y'all to let me know in the comments. Damn might be more mainstream, but GNX is in the same realm, I think, in terms of that. But this Kendrick, this the Kendrick I like. This the Kendrick I miss. Like, he's not gone, you know, he's just doing something different for now. But like, I don't know, man. It's like we don't be seeing him in this bag as much, you know. He had that hunger, he had something to prove. Like, I don't know, man. It's just different energy.
Firm, bumping the firm, phone tap. I'm on it, I slaughter every opponent to bits of components, opponent.
Yeah, he said I slaughter every opponent into bits and components.
You can't fuck with the horsepower, y'all woofing too much. You about to go horse coward as soon as I bust. Pause, you put your hands on the broad, then telling me you can broad. You thought you saw me when you saw frightening. More reckless than a Pisces.
Oh, he said you think you saw me when you saw. I like that. Y'all don't like Saw the movie? That I think I saw like a clip of that line on Twitter the other day. Like I didn't know. I saw old Kendrick and I was like, what's this? And I was like, oh, I need to react to this. That's what made me react, because I was like, yo, I gotta see this full thing.
You can broad. You thought you saw me when you saw frightening. More reckless than a Pisces, driving without license, hitting your new truck, then leaving you hiking. They said no, the industry.
God, I can't keep up. Is there a genius for this? Hold on, I might go look for genius lyrics for this. Okay, y'all, we got the lyrics.
Frightening. More reckless than a Pisces, driving without license, hitting your new truck, then leaving you hiking.
Wait, what's a paisa? Is that a Spanish word? Paisa is a colloquial term for residents in Medellin, Colombia. Okay, it is. Okay, got it.
They They said no, the industry let it go. I cracked the window, they hit the back door like trick dices, sticking and moving and moving.
I cracked the window, then hit the back door like trick dices. Cause you know, like back doors, like when you backdoor somebody, you kind of like, how do I say it? It's like you finessing someone, I guess is a close word to it. It's like you going behind somebody back, like you doing something sleazy behind their back type shit. So like that's where the whole like trick dices, you know, people have trick dices where like they're cheating basically. So they can have, say you're playing a game that involves like die, right? You roll it, it's gonna be in their odds every time. I'm not exactly sure how the trick, like I've heard of weighted dices. That might be a form of trick dices. I don't know if they got other ones, but like, yeah, I like that. I like that one. That's funny.
The industry let it go. I cracked the window, they hit the back door like trick dices, sticking and moving and sticking the prices up in the ante before my antique. I promise you, hit me clear, even if you eat 3 ears with Tyson, ripping the panties.
Wait, hold on. We gotta go back, cause I'm still trying not to look at the lyrics unless I don't hear what he's saying.
Before my antique, I promise you, hit me clear, even if you eat 3 ears with Tyson, ripping the panties, big booty, no whammies, they dyking. I'm liking them all. I'm sipping pink panties, haters are spiking.
He ooh, chat, I'm considering slowing this down to 0.75. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if y'all look YouTube, I don't know if y'all gonna be mad about that, but it's like he actually going too fast for me to keep up. This is so impressive. This is crazy. I gotta go back. So he said I cracked the window, then hit the back door like trick dices, sticking and moving and sticking the prices up in the ante before I'm an antique. Bar. Can promise you hear me clear, even if you eat 3 ears with Tyson. That's funny. Ripping the pennies but booting the whammies. I'm liking them all. I'm stiffing through pennies. Haters so spike. Okay. I was trying to understand what that part was. Okay. Dang, he said he don't care. All right. He said he hitting all of them.
Annie before my antique, I promise you, hit me clear, even if you eat 3 ears with Tyson, ripping the panties, big booty, no whammies, they dyking. I'm liking them all. I'm sipping pink panties, haters are spiking, voicing opinions, beholding laryngitis, but I don't hear them. I'm
laryngitis. What's that line he said? Voice something, but I know laryngitis is like is that like a throat infection or like a infection of the larynx? Not sure. What was the line he said before that? Okay, he said voicing opinions but holding laryngitis. Can we get a specific definition of laryngitis? Okay, so it says causes hoarseness or voice loss and can be caused by infections, vocal strain, or irritants. Okay, so let's go back for the context. You know, I do like to break bars down. I'm sorry if you guys don't like to think. This is not the place for you, but for my thinkers and breaker downers, okay, this is the perfect place for you, because I just feel like with people like Kendrick, you can't just speed through it, bro. Like I just not doing it justice if I just sit here and bob my head like, oh my god, he's going crazy. If you look at all my reactions, I take the time to really break down and analyze the stuff. That's my thing. So if you appreciate that, you know, this is the right place for you. But I want to kind of understand what he was saying with that. So he said voicing opinions but holding laryngitis. Y'all explain, y'all break that down for me in the comments. Y'all let me know, like, that line specifically, what do you think it means? Because the holding the laryngitis, I'm a little confused, but I feel like he meant something. Like Kendrick, when he uses words, he doesn't just throw them out there. Like everything means something. So I want someone to break down that bar for me. Because it's like, would he be having laryngitis? Is he saying the other rappers got laryngitis? I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking. If just contextually, that kind of makes sense. Okay, let's go back. Where we go? All right.
Voicing opinions but holding laryngitis, but I don't hear them. I'm a winner by law. Track them down like a subway when they subpar, sub-zero every time.
Track them down like a subway.
I jump
okay, I'm seeing a track them down like the subway when they subpar, because you know the subway ride on the railroad tracks, the train tracks.
When I by law, track them down like a subway when they subpar. Sub-zero every time I jump in the synagogue. Send the angels in the guard. I don't make it look hard, I know. I just let the thoughts take its toll. More sentences than level 4 yard. Bogart, go hard, black tar, concrete, Tom Vic, times Pappy Mason, times 3. Uncle Tom's need times to stomach atomic bombs or die for my wizardry.
Pause. We can't just let that go to the no. Let's pause on that. Okay, let's see. Let's see the lyrics for that. She said, I like that whole like rhyme scheme he did right there. Like, I just love like Kendrick, like his vocal inflections. Like, you could tell he's like raw right here, but like, I don't know, it's just like he had something to prove, right? And then like the lyrical people, like lyrical rappers, they could be like this their whole career, right? You know, people make fun of Eminem for rapping like this, and I didn't want to say, like, I definitely got like the Eminem a little bit type vibe in here, which is to me a good thing. You know, that's one of my goats. But this was like just like a lyrical exhibition. But the thing about Kendrick that's so great is like he can get in this bag, and he can get into his bag where he knows how to just structurally and sonically make a good sounding song, which I think is extremely hard, especially for the lyrical rappers, because that balance gets off, right? This is a freestyle, so you know it's meant to be an exhibition, but like you will get moments like this in his songs that sonically and conceptually sound good, which is to me what makes him just an alien, because usually with the lyrical rappers it's like they're so good lyrically, but their song making skills in terms of like making something that's catchy or something people want to hear is like here. It's usually like way off balance. It's extremely rare to get, like, say for example, another artist that has that balance is like Lil Wayne. That's why he's such an alien too, because he could get in the lyrical storytelling, wordplay, metaphors, double entendres, triple entendres. Like, he can get in that bag while also making it sound good. It's very rare. Y'all tell me, who are the other rappers? Let me know in the comments. Who do y'all think are the other rappers that are like equally or pretty close in terms of their ability to get into that lyrical bag and make a good song? I would put Eminem in there too, you know, because you know he's one of the main rappers I listen to. Eminem is the rapper that really made me fall in love with rap and like lyricism to begin with. So, you know, I had a very high standard, you know, growing up listening to Eminem, which I probably shouldn't have been listening to him as a kid, but I was, because I just loved the art of like seeing people make raps, like, you know. So for me, that's just so cool. So that's the thing for me. Okay, let's look at the lyrics though. I just had to say that. Okay, so he said, this is where it started getting crazy. Track them down like the subway when they subpar. Sub-zero every time I jump in the synagogues. Send the angels, send the God. I can make you look hard, I know. Well, he probably said hard, you know, to keep the rhyme scheme. He probably said it like that specifically. But I just let the thoughts take its toll. More sentences than level 4 of Yo Bogart. Go hard, black tar, concrete, Tom Vic, times Poppy Mason, times 3. I love the inside rhymes he's doing. I love how he plays around with like the inflection of his voice and him emphasizing like certain like sounds to bring out the rhyme of certain words, because like that is a skill, because some people just rhyme like directly, like true with blue, like okay, that's like a level 1 rhyme, really like level 0 for real. But to me, where you start to see the separation in terms of like skill level is like when they can play around and bend the words to like make them rhyme, or like they know which part of the word to accentuate in order to like emphasize the rhyme, right? Because certain words you can say different way, right? You could say for, or you could say faux, right? Like that's a completely different rhyme. And like that's really where like the artistry of rap I feel gets underrated because some people think it's just, oh, just rhyming words, like words that got the same ending or whatever. It's like, nah, bro, like elite S tier rappers are playing around with words, and like he just did right here, having like the inside rhyme schemes going on, like going like starting with a certain rhyme scheme, deviating to it, then coming back to it, then deviating, coming back. Like I'd be liking to see that. And to me also, another thing with rappers, like I like to see is how they transition from one rhyme scheme to the next. Like that's always like really fascinating to me, especially now that I'm like writing and like starting to like make music and rap myself. Oh my god, if y'all maybe come to the stream, I might play a song for you. Just let me know from YouTube. Y'all want to hear, I'm like week 9 currently on my music journey. So if y'all want to see my music journey, I'm doing that on Twitch. I'll be having some videos of like some songs I did for some challenges coming up. But so I have already had that respect for it, but now like writing is just like I'm able to see it even on a even deeper level now than before. So let's continue. These say go hard, black tar, concrete, Tom Vic times Poppy Mason times 3. Uncle Tom's knee turns to stomach atomic bombs, or die from my wizardry. RZA, Gizza, Method Man, I'm a killer bee killed. I'm a killer bee killed. It be shit like that, bro. It be shit like that. That just, and those the little things like where I'm like, yo, this guy's tough. He's different, bro. Like it be the small like little things that like the great rappers do that just like it's just a different level, bro. I'm tired of this ABC 1 2 3 rapper rap where they ain't saying nothing and mumble. Like I like that type of music too, but like I will always hold this type of rap like on a pedestal compared to everything else. It's just not gonna change.
Times 3, Uncle Tom's need times to stomach atomic bombs or die from my wizardry.
Oh, he said Uncle Tom's need Tums. I don't know how I didn't see that. Uncle Tom's need Tums to stomach my atomic bombs. Yeah, that's a good one.
A method man, I'm a killer be killed, make your embassy yield. This is not your cup of tea.
See, even the way he delivered it versus the way I said it, completely different, right? You could play around with all of that shit, right? Let me hear that again.
Method man, I'm a killer be killed, make your embassy.
See, he said I'm a killer bee, right? B, that's like New York slang, you know. They'll sell B, like, yo, what's up, B? Now, any New York people, y'all tell me, does B actually mean anything? I know it's just a way to refer to someone, but like I like that. And then I think RZA is from New York. I don't know about Gizza or Method Man. I'm not sure where they're from, but that's kind of like a reference to them and that New York rap. I'm a killer bee. That's a double too, because he's also saying he's a killer bee, like a bee that kills, like the little insect thing that be flying around. So he's saying I'm a killer bee, like, yo, bee, like I'm a killer bee, like he telling you like I'm a killer, like I'm really like that. And he could be saying I'm a killer. Shit, it could be a triple. He could be saying he really is a killer, like actually murdering people. But I think he's talking about musically, lyrically, he's a killer, like in terms of the rhymes, the skill set, right? But then he's also saying I'm a killer bee, like I'm a killer bee, like bzz, bzz, you know. So that's crazy. Double or triple entendre right there, Mr. Kendrick Lamar. You are him, sir. You are him, sir.
Tom Vic times Pappy Mason times 3. Uncle Tom's need times to stomach atomic bombs or die from my wizardry. RZA, Method Man, I'm a killer be killed, make your embassy yield. This is not your cup of tea. And oh, they say waters run deep, dive in Bermuda triangles and you'll see us. We must leave dust behind. MCs duck, deep duck, revenue decline. When we touch down like a running back's grind. Can you keep up? You keep us safe, but keep safe, that ain't safe. Compton.
Whoa. That whole last part, that was interesting. He said, they say waters run deep, dive in Bermuda triangles and you will see us. Now, when he says us, I'm assuming he's talking about black people, might be region, but I think he's talking about like black people, African descendants, you know, things like that. And you will see us, we must leave dust behind. I think that might be referring to like the history, like the dust in terms of like traces of ancient civilizations. I mean, if we're just talking factually, the human race did start in Africa. So I mean, that's just a fact. I mean, this is not my opinion. Go look it up. It's very well understood. So that's why I think maybe he's talking about Bermuda triangles, because some people feel like there's stuff below there, or maybe Atlantis, things like that. There's a lot of like conspiracy tinfoil hat stuff with that. So this just opinion based off of just trying to guess. Then he said MCs deduct revenue decline. That's funny. MCs duck, so he's calling them ducks, right? But then he's saying deduct, which is kind of like duck again, but he said deduct like as in, say you make a transaction, they try to deduct the transaction from your card or your account, but then it said revenue decline, like he's saying y'all don't got no money basically. That's so funny. That's what I like how he said that though. And that's the other thing about like rap, is you could get so creative with how you say something. Like you could say it direct, or you can go around the world and like be hella extra with how you say it, which I just love that, because I mean that truly is poetry for real. So they said when we touch down like a running back's grind. Okay, we get that. That's kind of obvious, running back football, they get touchdowns. Okay. You keep up and keep us safe for keep's sake. That ain't safe Compton. Okay, I don't think that was nothing too crazy. Let's see what the comments say. Hey, we made it to the end. We made it to the end. Let me see. If you're saying he's overrated because he isn't the best at spitting raw bars, then fall all the way back. Kendrick top 5. Okay, where do y'all got Kendrick ranked as the GOAT? Now, if you're watching this, you're probably a Kendrick fan, so we're a little biased. I think Kendrick is top 3. I think he's top 3. I would say he's the GOAT, but I do have a very, very good argument for why I think Lil Wayne is the GOAT. I'm gonna make a video about that, because I actually feel like, if I'm in terms of like not even my personal opinion, right? Because my GOATs is different than why I think the GOAT. If I'm trying to be like objective, I think I can make the best case for Wayne. I'll give you a little preview. I think it has something to do with his ability to do the storytelling, lyrical miracle, and also his innovation with the auto-tune, which we could throw T-Pain and give him credit too. But I feel like those two things, the fact that he's influenced the lyrical people like Kendrick, Cole, everybody else, just as much as he's influenced the vibe type rappers like Young Thug, Future. I mean, hell, everybody in these new generations, derivative of Wayne. All the influential people and pioneers of the new sound, they were influenced by Wayne. And you could say the same thing for the lyrical and storytelling artists too. And I just feel like, what other rapper has equally contributed to both sides of hip hop and rap? I can't give one. I can give people that are S tier at one or the other, but like he's the one guy I can think of that really, really did shape not just the sound, but even the aesthetic, the locks, his I'll throw the rock sound in there too. See, I'm giving y'all too much of the video. I'm giving y'all too much. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I don't want to spoil the whole video, but I'm gonna do a video expanding on it so we can have a bit more of a discussion on it. So y'all stay tuned. Like I said, my link tree got all the socials. You can join the Discord, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what to check out next as well. I am taking suggestions, but until next time, you guys, go check out the other Kendrick Lamar reactions. And like I said, we're gonna be doing a re-review of all the songs from the rap beef from last year, so y'all stay tuned for that. And I will also be doing a re-review of all the Kendrick Lamar albums that I heard growing up. You could check out, I did an overly dedicated first time review, Section 80 first time review, longest Kendrick reaction of all time, by the way, but it's in depth. I'm sorry, I just can't water things down. So I can't help it, man. You gotta watch my videos in parts sometimes. It's okay if you leave the video and come back and watch it later, but I'm not about to dumb myself down and water myself down for anybody. So if y'all appreciate that, we keep things authentic and real over here, and that's never gonna change. So until next time, you guys, we're outie.